Uh, Dr. Wayne Dyer, Sky's the Limit, copyright 1980. Chapter title, Respect Your Higher Needs, subtopic, Truth. Whether you recognize it or not, your mind originally and naturally functions on one basic principle, which is to present to you truth relevant to any situation in which you find yourself. Truth, as your own mind interprets it, does not mean never making a mistake, which is impossible, nor does it mean never telling a lie, which is sometimes unavoidable. It does, however, mean always operating on your best information and belief. What your mind is looking for are contradictions within the entire body of your thought. It is the fastest, most thorough computer in existence, and parentheses, and much, much more, close parentheses. And if you just let it run with a given problem, you will see the green lights of true, or assumed to be true, the flashing orange lights of contradiction, resolve, and consistency, and the red lights of false, or assumed to be false, flashing at you with incomprehensible speed and precision. To take an extreme example, imagine spending a week in the company of people who lied about everything. Where is the toilet paper? It's in the closet. I don't see it. That's because I was lying. It's not there at all. Well, where is it? It's in the cupboard. I don't see it. That's because I was lying. It's not really in the cupboard. Well, where is it? We don't really have any toilet paper. Is that true? No, I'm lying. You may laugh now, but after a week of this, you would surely conclude that you are not in the company of human beings. And in real life, it does not take long in the company of chronic liars, cheats, or frauds to develop chronic mistrust of humanity, including yourself, leading to paranoia, depression, inertia, panic. You will find yourself angry all the time, unable to communicate with anyone, and soon you will even doubt yourself. With successive exposure to liars, you will come to hate them and yourself. Your own health will disintegrate. You'll lose interest in living. People who have spent years in antiquated prisons in which they were surrounded by liars and cheats found it exceedingly difficult to regain any semblance of trust in mankind or even in themselves. The constant exposure to this kind of activity acts just like an unchecked bacteria, slowly eroding the organism until it is no longer able to function. Yes, truth is absolutely necessary for survival. It is an instinctive higher need. Thus, a no-limit person is first and foremost an honest person. He confronts dishonesty. He is upfront with his interactions, never trying to be evasive or to con another person. This honest approach to life comes from his strong attachment to truth and the need for it in order for us all to survive. What do you dislike about many politicians, bureaucrats, big business, or big labor executives, fast-talking salesmen, and so on? The fact that they appear to be dishonest, and that truth is so very unimportant to them in their regular dealings with the public. When an institution comes to the point where all truth has been abandoned, then chaos is the inevitable result. Our social structures, as well as our individuals, need truth in order to survive. The no-limit person pursues truth in all of its undertakings. The need for truth is so strong that he will go to great lengths to have it for himself. He is not motivated by power. He is not motivated by the need for truth to be the cornerstone upon which his culture thrives. In the most insignificant conversations, the no-limit person is unwilling to abandon the truth. He will not make up excuses or explain himself to the satisfaction of others, because he is unwilling to compromise the truth as he sees it. When he knows that he is being true to himself and that his motivations are in the direction of bringing about truth in any area, then the no-limit person feels content with himself. The no-limit person will respect his instinctive needs and natural abilities to find the truth of any matter for himself. He will accept that he will make mistakes, but will not accept that anybody or anything else knows better than he instinctively does about the way his own search for truth should proceed. The net result of his search for truth in all things will be his fundamental honesty as a human being. Because if he never was to lie to himself, he never has to lie to anybody else. Parentheses, except where basic morality overrides the instinct not to lie, as when you tell the potential thief that you have no money when in fact you have it hidden in another room, close parentheses. In sum, the no-limit person will let loose his natural tendency to seek the truth for himself in all things.